Battlefront 2 will probably very much die off in 2025. Now it's 2024 and you can't find that many good games. What do I mean? If you get on a Wednesday or a Tuesday, I don't know, a random day that's not a weekend, it's semi hard to find a game on PlayStation. Right? PlayStation and Xbox, more so PlayStation, is the best console you want to play Battlefront on. PC is a lot harder to find players. Xbox not as much. PS is the best in my opinion. And even on PS, it's hard to find players at times, right? You get stuck on one map or two maps because that's where the only players are, unless you go on like an Asian server. So I think Battlefront 2 is going to die off in 2025. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, I've been playing it since it launched, and I've been playing the same thing over and over and over. When I mean the same thing, you get on H3V, it's the same thing, nothing changes. You get on GA, same thing, nothing changes. Now, why I'm making this specific video is I want you guys to hear out the glitches, and I actually want you guys to do more glitches. A lot of you are I'm just gonna say it. You guys, a bunch of you are pussies. You're like, oh, I don't want to glitch. Not because you don't want to cheat, just because you don't want your name to be associated with the glitcher's name. Kind of like if you think about my name, General Abdel, you're like, oh yeah, that glitcher. You don't want somebody to think about your name, X, yes, that glitcher. Who cares? If you do care, you're a pussy. That's all it is. That's all it is. You are. But the reason why I want you to do it is it'll change the dynamic of the game. Instead of having 4v4, oh my god, that guy sucks, but he killed me, so you're gay. Like, it's the same thing over and over. We all agree. Even if you got the game last year, you got the gist of it, right? You didn't need to play this game for 7 years or years, however long it was. It's the same thing now. There's no more updates. Kuso is the last refreshing thing that made the OG players come back. Not new players as much, but OG players come back. And even then, if you truly want the game to be more fun, I recommend you glitch. And if you're being glitched against, depending how hard it is, right? Depending how hard it is, stay in the game and go up against them. Because how often do you get in the game of Battlefront 2, any game, here, Showdown, Starfighter, H3V, whichever, and it's a different experience. Typically, it all rhymes, right? You get in a GA, you might get a good hero, you get a good kill streak, but it's like, meh. I got a 40 kill streak, right? It's if you got a 250, that's pretty rare and that's a nice experience. But you don't get up there all the time, right? But if you're on GA and some guy's fin glitching, and your team is actually really good, bro, just play. Don't leave. Please don't leave. That experience is a lot more fun than if both teams were just not glitching and that's it. Because you've done that experience 200 times, let's be honest. H3V, if there's one guy fin glitching, right, and they're not all invincible, if they're all invincible, which I don't even like doing, right, if I'm glitching, I'd rather have one of us glitching. Even if there's two, it's a low tier glitch, right, so you can still die. If all three of those motherfuckers, excluding Finn of course, on H3V, are invincible, just leave. You have my go ahead, you have my permission, right? Because at this point, even the guys at this point glitching aren't having fun, because none of them can die literally, and they kill everyone so easily. There's no point of failure. If there's a point of failure, that's fun, right? It's just for example, block glitching, the point of failure is a lot lower than not block glitching, but there is still one, right? So there's still fear. That's fine. So if you're being glitched against, stay in the game as long as the glitch isn't that bad. And if you are going to be glitching, glitch, go ahead, you have my permission. Because at this point, the game has been stale. There's nothing new. The only thing that's quote-unquote new, and it's not really new, is glitches. Block glitch more often. Invincible glitch more often. Do it in proportion. If you're playing with 4 players on one team, have one of you guys block glitch, maybe. Or one of you guys invincible. Don't all the team go invincible. Even I, who's done it, was the first one, almost the first one to figure it out. That would have been a lie, but almost the first one to figure it out. It's not fun to have all 3 of your teammates invincible glitching. It's overkill, right? It's not worth it. One of you guys does it, and then the rest of the guys stay in the lobby. That's fun. Or maybe one of you guys does it, and the whole team plays normal. Fine, but don't all of you guys do it. Do it in proportion. But the conclusion of the video is the game is going to die in 2025. I think like by the end of 2025 at most, that the game will be so stale. Like on Battlefront 1 currently, the game is so stale. I still see the same players every time I get on. I can get on right now after editing this video and I'll still see the same exact couple players that I saw last week on a Tuesday. right? Like, there's nobody else. It's like a village. Battlefront 1 is a village. Battlefront 2 is about to become that, but not to the same extent yet. It's gonna be it's more of a city than a village. I'm gonna see the same players over and over, which I already do, but not all the time as much as on Battlefront 1. So conclusion, glitch more often if you don't want the game to die so quick. And if you're like a super mega giga chat invincible Han or something like that, and there's a level 2 on the team, don't absolutely destroy him. Make it fun in the sense that you go up to him and you're invincible, you try to melee him, only use abilities or something. Make it fun. That's what I mean. Make the experience different, because you don't get that glitching experience all the time. And yes, glitches would be very, very, very annoying if every game you got on there would be somebody invincible, but that's not the case, and it likely won't be, because those glitches are still kind of hard to do, and you can still mitigate them if you're smart enough, which most of you seem to be, I think. If you're not, I'll make a video on it. But conclusion, the game's gonna die. How do you confront that, and how do you minimize the game dying? Glitch. Allow yourself to be glitched against, and you should allow yourself to glitch against them. That's the end. I hope you guys glitch more often. If you're on my team, please Finglish properly. You guys are fucking morons if you can't. And peace.